Fresh Pickins, Week 5. Brought to you by my boredom. There are my good friends of Foo Fighters. A little shout out to them. So we're in Week 5 already. Season's going way too fast. So for this week's in the Fresh Pickins, I'm going to do a main content type thing and also go through all the matchups for you. So every week I'm going to try to do something stupid at the beginning, and at the end I'll go through the matchups and probably make the worst predictions of all time. So for this week, I'm going to go through how people watch games on every Sunday. So like how every team commissioner actually handles the games while they're watching with their fantasy team. I'm going to start from the bottom to the top, make it easy that way. So I'll start with the 14th place, Pops Fish. So I think Pops Fish every week, he's probably playing NHL 15 on Xbox 360. Every now and then he just presses pause to see how bad his team is losing, and then he goes right back to it like nothing ever happened. Garden State Grinder, on the other hand, he's probably actually playing the same game with Pops Fish in the same room, same game. He actually pauses it sometimes because he thinks his team actually has a fighting chance. He's not completely in the basement like Pops Fish. Jimmy Legs. Now, Jimmy Legs is an interesting one. He has every game on multiple screens, probably DirecTV or Red Zone, with the computer open with the fantasy page with the available players list, the waiver wire. Any big play that happens by a no-name or someone he's never heard of, he will be picked up within 30 seconds and he will be a Jimmy Leg. That's usually the case when it comes to Jimmy Legs. He's just that quick on the waiver wire. The Mountaineers. So now, assuming he's still in Montana, I'm just going to go with that. He's probably battling the mountains to get a good reception on his over-the-air television. Over-the-air means he only gets 4 channels. So probably gets that many channels in the mountains, assuming. And he's just trying to get a TV reception rather than just seeing how his team is losing with his 1-3 schedule. Mackinac Peaches. So this guy, he's sitting on the couch watching Red Zone. And if nothing, he's looking every 2 seconds between the computer and the TV as if something's going to change. And he expects it to change. If it doesn't change, he's gets pretty upset because he does have the 3rd most points in the league, but he's somehow in 10th place. No, it's cool. All right, Crazy Fools. He's probably at some trendy bar in like Miami, checking his phone every now and then for a score. Masson Hedgecock, so he's sitting at home, just counting his money, smelling it too, from last year's championship. I wonder if he actually spent that. I wonder what he spent it on, if he did spend it yet. I don't know, maybe I should ask him that, and I'll have him on next week. Ice Bashers, he's probably at the grocery store. Nittany Lions, if he's not, with his wife, getting whipped somewhere, he's jumping and yelling on the couch, a little worse than Mackinac Peaches. And he's polishing his fake 2 rings on his fingers. I hate when he does that. He hits his chest like an ape. Freehold. Freehold is, watching and looking to pick up any quarterback that has a pulse, because that's his situation right now. BrownsFan, he doesn't even know TV football's on today. GiantsRule. Now, clearly, he's took a chapter out of Jimmy Legs' playbook. He's just doing what Jimmy Legs does even better. Picking up people quicker, and he's winning. Doing a little better than Jimmy Legs. Shake and Bake. He's probably outside, trying to get the last tan of the year. Nice weather before the summer ends. The summer is over, but on this full day. And lastly, Meme Machine. Now, Meme Machine is the biggest humble bragger you'll know. Acting like his team is no good and how he's going to lose every week. And then, it's 4-0 with the most points in the league, so, yeah, yada, yada, yada. All right, so on to the matchups. We got some good ones today. So we'll start with the Mackinac Peaches, like I mentioned, the third most points in the league, but playing crazy fools. Now, this is actually a big game. 1-3 versus 2-2. Loser of this game would be pretty big because it'll be under 10th place. So we'll see what happens there. I'm gonna go with Mackinac Peaches, just not a biased pick at all. Nittany Lions and the Mountaineers. Now, this is a huge game for the Mountaineers. If he goes down and he's projected to get blown out of the water, he will probably be in second to last with a 1-4 record. Now, a 1-4 record, same with Mackinac Peaches. It just can't happen. Like, the season is almost done at 1-4. All right, so now we got this matchup: Shake and Bake. Shake and Bake versus Jimmy Legs.
Around here. Hey, Jimmy. Well, look who's here. Ooh. That's the guy who sidelined Jimmy. What? That's the guy who took the bread out of Jimmy's mouth. Jimmy's out of work because of you. Jimmy wants a piece of Kramer. Come on now. Get your hands off Jimmy. Jimmy's going to get you, Kramer. Hands off, Jimmy. Don't touch Jimmy.
So we'll see if Jimmy Legs comes out with that type of Jimmy attitude today, as he also needs a win badly, 1-3 in 12th place. He is projected to win by a point, though, against a 4-0 Shake and Bake, which I'm still very surprised he's 4-0, but since he uploaded that cool logo, I decided to play the Shake and Bake thing for him. Hopefully you guys heard that. I'm not going to re-edit this and go back. So Masson, Hedgecox, and Grinder. So a lot of 1-3 teams going today. I guess a lot 2-2, so this could be a cluster right in the middle of this league if all the 1-3 teams win. He's actually projected to get to blown out of the water as well. So I see Hedgecox going 3-2, Grinder 1-4. Freehold Meme Machine. I mean, Meme Machine will have this one before his quarterback even plays on Monday night. It goes without saying, but all day he'll be complaining how his team sucks and all that, and I'll just be like, F my life and all that. So only Browns fan, GiantsRule. 1-3 versus a 1-3. So one of these teams will be either in second or third. Like, that's crazy. But I think GiantsRule has this no problem. I think Browns fan, his only player on his team is Peyton Manning. We'll see how this goes if he doesn't have a good game. So lastly, Ice Bashers and Pops Fish. So Ice Bashers and Pops Fish. I'm calling upset. I mean, Ice Bashers only has 93 points projected. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he's at the grocery store. Just didn't update his roster yet. But Pops Fish is probably we might pull this one and get lucky. So he'll be 1-4, and Ice Bashers will slowly go down. But you know what? I don't know. So yeah, there you go. Those are the matchups. I hope you enjoy the what you guys do on a Sunday during the day. I'm probably pretty close, pretty accurate. But other than that, good luck, and remember, have your pet neutered. Peace.